Hi friend, welcome to my channel, Starchaeology Tarot. I am Desi. I will be reading your cards this month, October. What an honor and a privilege to get to do that for you. How beautiful it is to get to connect with you in this way. If you haven't liked or subscribed, please take a moment and do that now, especially if you are a longtime fan of Starchaeology Tarot, checking out your monthly reading. That would mean a lot to me to have that kind of feedback and support from you. Also, if you have not checked out my Patreon yet, please scroll down and check out the link in the description box below. I have started a Patreon so that I can make this a more sustainable model for me and get to really it's so that I can offer you guys even more extensive and intensive tarot support. So it can be for as little as, the cost of a drink a month, that you can support this channel, support these monthly astrological videos, as well as readings for daily card pulls, pick a pile readings, specified readings in the realms of love, career, etc., etc. I also am offering personal, customized tiers at my Patreon for those of you who want opportunities to get personal readings from me on a monthly basis, and there are different price points for that too. So please check that out if you're someone who wants, a monthly personal tarot reading as guidance, whether it's just answering a question a month or getting a full deep dive 60-minute personal tarot reading every month. So far I have patrons on all three tiers. I'm so grateful to you if you are a patron. It is such a blessing to have you as part of the community over there, and I really, really am excited to see that community grow and hope that you'll join me over there. So please check that out. I do want to take a moment and just comment on the energies right now in October. I know that there are a lot of empathic, a lot of intuitive people tuning in to online tarot, and I'm sure you guys can feel it too. This is a pretty intense time right now. I think there's a massive awakening going on. And a lot of people are experiencing things coming up that need to be healed. So it means even more that you're joining me here at this time. I think these October readings are going to be really important for everyone. If you're looking at your sun sign, that is awesome, but know that these readings are good for your sun sign, moon, rising, and Venus. So if your sun sign isn't quite resonant, definitely check out your other placements. Especially depending on what's going on in your life. If you're having things happening right now a lot in the realm of partnership, friendship, love, check out your Venus. That might be the reading that is more resonant and important for you to hear right now. What resonates is what is meant for you, and what doesn't is not. So take what's yours and leave the rest. This is a low stakes situation, and I'm just hoping that I can offer you a little bit of help, a little bit of guidance, even if it's just a tiny little tidbit that does the trick. Okay, Libra, enough of that. Let's dive into your October reading. Libra, what the heck is going on with you? 3 major arcana cards. Holy smokes. October might be a huge month for some of you, and I want to know what the heck is happening. We have the Hierophant, the Sun, and the Emperor. So, wow, a lot of you are really on some sort of spiritual quest right now, and you are, I want to say you're kind of rebelling. You're rebelling against some very big force in your life, or at the very least, just questioning it. The Hierophant almost represents like religion in a way, or just like whatever the metaphor of religion is in your life, something that feels fundamentalist, dogmatic, some sort of, indoctrinated group think. And you are challenging it right now. It's you are challenging it. You're bumping up against it, and asking really hard questions that maybe a lot of people around you are not, because they are asleep in some way. They are they fully have subscribed to the groupthink without really questioning anything themselves. You especially being an air sign, I mean, you got a lot going on here. You do a lot of weighing. You can see both sides of everything. And it's causing you to see inconsistencies, hypocrisies, things that maybe you accepted before that now you're like, why did I accept that? That makes no sense. I'm on a journey now to find out what's true for me. Like, what's my doctrine? What is my, what is the doctrine that I have crafted for myself based on what I have experienced in my life, what I have observed with my eyes, my ears, my senses? Like, how am I taking in information and internalizing it and allowing that to shape my beliefs, rather than having someone else, some person that I consider an authority, to tell me my beliefs for me, even if they go against what I experience with my senses. For many of you, this is like a lightning strike of awakening. This is really kind of shaking up your world. It's not comfortable to be going through this. This is a kind of spiritual awakening, and it's uncomfortable. It's like the stage of, being a teenager, when you're in that stage of rebellion and things are annoying you in a way where you're just like, I just want to do the opposite, because this is I don't want someone telling me what to do. I'm like understanding my own personal sovereignty and authority, and there's like growing pains in that, right? In that normal adolescent stage. This is like spiritual adolescence I'm seeing for many of you. You're going through this kind of spiritual adolescence, and it's uncomfortable. It's very uncomfortable. And you might feel alone in this in some way, but that's a good thing. It's good to feel alone in this, because your spiritual journey is only yours. It only belongs to you. No one else can have the exact journey that you're on. So you can't listen to anyone else, or rather adopt anyone else's exact, doctrine, because it's their doctrine. It's not yours. Of course, you can listen to other people and take in that information. I think it's important to listen to other people, especially people who have differing opinions from you. But that doctrine, that's on your shoulders to form for yourself. That's on your shoulders to craft. Why did crack come out? The advice here in navigating this difficult time is understanding that even you going through this is an achievement. Even you being in this uncomfortable place is success. Like, the sun is here. This is like the wool being pulled off of your eyes. This is like, things are literally enlightening right now for you. There is light being shone upon things that were in shadow for you before. And I want to say that there's truth in what you're going through. There is truth in what you are learning. That doesn't make the process any easier, but it's like, if there is a choice between the truth and living a lie for you, it's almost like it doesn't matter how uncomfortable the truth is, because that discomfort is always going to be better for us soulfully and spiritually than the discomfort of living the lie. That discomfort is a much greater burden that makes us sick, mentally, physically, emotionally, spiritually. The discomfort you're going through now is, again, they're growing pains. They're worth that. they're worth it. Because this is a path of enlightenment for you. You are learning things. The sun is shining on things for you. It's shining on you. And it doesn't even matter where the spiritual journey takes you. It doesn't even matter the doctrine it leads you to. That is your personal doctrine. The point is the fact you're even doing it, the fact you're even heading there is the success. That is the achievement, because it takes so much strength and courage to step off the path that everyone else around you might be on without even knowing why they're on it. It takes so much courage to fight those, primitive, like tribalistic instincts that we have that are much more rooted in survival than they are in, or physical survival, than they are in, spiritual evolution. This is like a shift in what you are prioritizing. Do I want to just survive? Or do I want to thrive? What a successful shift, Libra. The outcome of this, the Emperor, wow. I'm hearing this in many, this is an outcome that might look different for many of you. Either this is a shift in the relationship with the Emperor in your life, whether that is a specific father figure that you feel almost like I'm questioning things that this father figure, instilled in me, that now I'm like, that doesn't resonate with me. Or seeing the Emperor as representative of society itself. Like, you're having this spiritual journey about belief, groupthink, dogma, this cultural questioning. How does that change your relationship with the physical society now that you're in? How does that actually change your behavior and the actions that you take? That's what this is resulting in, is you taking different actions in how you lead your life. And I want to say leading by example as well. I'm not saying that what you're doing is what everyone else needs to do, but you going your own way inspires others to take their own path, which will likely be different. Everyone's own paths are different, but the point is that they're taking their own path, period. That they're asking the hard questions, figuring out what their inner doctrine is. This can lead to a kind of restructuring of society, like a restructuring of culture and society. Things almost being turned on their head, like, and reorganizing into a new kind of structure that maybe is more healthy for everyone involved. This is creating a new structure on a personal level in your life. The structure of your life is going to reflect the success you're having by embarking on this personal spiritual mission for yourself. If you have felt like things have been chaotic for you, or out of structure, out of balance, almost like orderless, you will be finding order in your life. You will be finding purpose that helps inform the order of your day, the order in your life, the rules that you live by, that you set for yourself. That is all that will come from this spiritual journey. I think some of you might be feeling anchorless in a way. Like, what rules do I live by? Because the rules I'm hearing are not my rules. They don't resonate with me anymore. So I'm like this floating island, and I don't know. I need order. I need structure in my life. We all thrive in some sort of structure or order, to different degrees. And this is helping create that structure and order for you, so that you can create a context for yourself in which you can then thrive. I also see this as just another interpretation of this, is like you creating the world that you want to see. Your personal journey that you're going through directly impacts the world that you want to be living in. And you're doing that by example, by personal example. Your individual consciousness influencing collective consciousness. This is wild, Libra. I mean, what a powerful, powerful month this could be for you. I would love to hear how this looks specifically for you in your life, so feel free to comment below and share if you want to open up. If you have liked and subscribed, thank you so much. Your support means everything. If you're a patron, I love you. If you'd like to become a patron and support this work and help me do more of this work so that I can support you better, give you more tarot readings, more expansive, more intensive tarot readings, check out my Patreon below and consider supporting me for as little as a few dollars a month. I also have patrons on higher tiers who have more personal relationships with me, where they get custom tarot readings each month at different price points. So if you really want like personal custom support through tarot, this incredible tool for self-reflection and mind opening and making those subconscious connections that we might not be conscious of otherwise, if that sounds chill to you, definitely consider that. Check out my Patreon below. Libra, I love you, I'm rooting for you, and I'll see you next time.